3, 2, 1. Shall we get going here, shall we? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hello there. I'm going to make sure I've got everything done here because I've gone quite clickbaity on a video title, so give me a minute. Right, let me control that dashboard. There we go. Hello, you wonderful people. How are we all doing tonight? I hope we are all well. Not bad little week, have we? We've had a decent little week of stuff. Let's just see how you think. Hey, Lou, how you doing, mate? I am not too bad. And yourself? How are you? Yes, I have just put a video up as well. It's just gone up. We might actually start with that straight away. We might just start with that anyway. Yeah, basically, what's your videos? If I think your words said Chansiri does not want to sell, Chansiri does not want to sell, and Chansiri does not want to. That clearly sounds strange if I'm right or wrong. Basically, they're coming out a statement this evening from Adam Shaw. If you all remember Adam Shaw, he's the bloke who want to try and who said he would one day would like to own the club if he could, but he basically turned around and come out and said, I would like to, but the owner doesn't want to sell. And again, it goes back to this thing, an owner don't want to sell. I've just seen something with the laughing emojis. Okay, why? Why the laughing emojis? By any reason for that? I don't get that. Well, that's, yeah. And basically, it says, all it says is, DC doesn't want to sell, done that. He's now made it very, very clear that he wants to buy the club. Be interested to see if Chansiri does anything else with him before. Chansiri did say he's in for the long run when he came. He did the Yorkshire Matilla. I think that's how you say your name. I am sorry, I'm crap with names. Yeah, he did. And he's in it for the long haul. I think it doesn't put things to bed. All this does is put more things in front of people's heads for me. It makes people go, well, he said he didn't want to sell, but there's someone here who actually wants to buy the club if it comes to it. And for me, at the end of the day, if he does not want to sell, he don't want to sell. But it's been a good week this week, hasn't it? Evening Luke, evening Michael Brown. I'm beginning to wonder if it's too much of a hasty decision to the chairman to get rid of Moore. It took him a while to build a promotion-winning team, which we're going to go in the right direction. At the end of the day, the people who went to that award ceremony, an evening with Darren Moore, who went to speak to him, and at the end of the day, he said some things about it, kind of thing. Said what? He said that's not what happened, but again, we're going on people who were there, who paid money to hear him speak, but I'm not saying they're wrong. I think what he said to them is truthful, but at the same time, as Darren Moore said, he doesn't like airing out his dirty laundry. He don't like airing out his dirty laundry. He's not going to. So you respect his decisions and you move on. That's football. As he said before, that is football. This happens in football. So yeah. Hey Jake, me and my 7-year-old son George are tuning in again. Great info as ever about the club. We love George is a big fan says hi. Hey George, how you doing, mate? I think that's why it's been done. I'm not gonna lie. 39 people in, 7 likes, get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I think that's why it's been done. I actually think that the calculated thing to do it and go, look, there's somebody that wants to sell the club. Bloody hell, Jacob. Use your brain. There's somebody that wants to buy the club. Look, he wants to buy the club. You've got a buyer. You said if someone came into the thing, will you sell it if someone's up to buying the club? buyer come in. He made it very known that there's a buyer here now, and said that they would like to buy the club. And I think that's why it's been done. I actually do think that the whole reason it's been done. I think it's been done to stir the pot a little bit, stir fans up, get a bit of hatred. And I think it calculated. It's very, very calculated. And it's clever. Don't get me wrong, it's very clever. It's very clever, it's very calculated. And it just chips away. It chips away a little bit each time, doesn't it? Like the resolve of Chansiri. And I don't think Chansiri is that kind of businessman that would like have something like that chip away concern him. Because let's be honest, like let's look at what's happened this week. Hello, Sheffield Wednesday Edit 10. I've been looking at your stuff recently. It's been good, by the way. Good work. So let's talk about what happened this week then, because I was not expecting Digi Gatherman to come to the club. Not at all. This deal I thought was dead. Evening, Mike. How you doing, my mate? How are you? My day's been busy, mate. Very, very busy. My uncle's been round, so I haven't been able to do much Wednesday stuff today. This is pretty much the most of my Wednesday stuff in the last hour or so. But yeah, it's been busy, mate. It's been busy. We've been trying to clear out a shed of stuff. And I can't seem to get rid of wood. I have a load of wood that I've had stored for the last 2 years or even more. I think even before COVID. And I ain't been able to get rid of it. So yeah, that's fun. 45 people's in the chat and 10 likes. Get those likes up if you want to become a member. If some of you saw it, there was a FIFA 23 video that went up by accident by me called FIFA Test for members. And if any of the members are watching, please let them know what you thought of it. And if you would like to see more, please let me know. It's something I want to plan and do. Well, funny you should say that, Luke. We're going to do that in a bit, but we're also going to play a bit around with people's ideas and thoughts and stuff, because I have got managed to position the camera again so we can do this again. So we can do the tactics again. I don't want the red guys for now. Put that over there. So we can do this again. We will do that later, but I promise we will do that. I think I've got an idea for that. We can also... Shaw appears to have his fortune in the well-being industry, i.e. selling ideas that would just be regarded as common sense to most, but marketed as snake oil. Good point. We do we know if Banner... I think he said he would be fit for this game. I think he said he would be fit. I'm not sure. We'll find out. No, I don't. Honestly, yeah, I actually don't know. Clearly, it's just a way of putting pressure on Chansiri from short. Yeah, that's how I read it. I read it as that. I read it as I want the club. It's a way of going. Look, if the club start to go a bit crap or things start to happen, I can go, hey, look, I'm here. I'm here. I'm ready to come in and be in the wings. I'm ready to buy the club off you. Kind of thing. And it is very interesting. The FIFA brilliant. Thank you, mate. It was meant to not go up for the public. I am putting that behind the members. So if you do want to become a member, it's $4.99 a month. And there's also a special membership tier, which is $12.99, which when the new EA Football Club comes out, I am going to do a bit of a thing. If you become a $12.99 member, you can play me at FIFA and we'll keep a running tally who's going to win. But I also might make that public, the games that I lose. Not the games that I win, the games that I lose, I will make public as well for people. So I don't want to show my victories. I'd rather show my losses. I think it's a bit more fun. Better to take the mic out yourself than other people. Beat them to the punch, as they say. But yeah, Deji Gavman, who come in, I think he's a good player. I thought it was all but done. Evening, DJ, how you doing, mate? To be honest with you, I didn't think we were getting him. I'll be brutally honest. I did not think we were getting him at all. I thought there was no cat in hell chance. We were signing that player. I thought it was dead in the water. Honestly, I literally thought it was dead in the water. Let me just record my phone a moment. I need to nick something off it. Because I cannot play that. I can't say the name of the... I think it... Uchi Pequena? I think it Uchi Pequena, the lad who's a free agent. I think that's how you say it. I'll be honest with you. When I saw we were linked with him last night, I got in touch with a mate of mine who's a Borough fan, and he said he's not the best. His work was... I'm very confused why you're looking at him. And I kind of said, because he's cheap. That is the only reason we're looking at him. He's cheap. He's literally, that's the only reason it's doing it. He's cheap. And he's a free agent. But it could surprise us. He could fit the new hero, like my mate Tom said the other night to me, where he comes on for 20 minutes and comes and helps. The thing I've got with this lad who's a free agent, and I'm quickly trying to get him on the soundboard as we speak, so I can put it on because I really want to have his thing on. I'm not too sure if it'll let me customize it though, while still being live, so that's annoying. I don't know how much is... I think I'll lose my my audio. Hopefully we get Liam Moore. Maybe. Jury's out on Liam Moore. The only reason I didn't do a video on Liam Moore because I think we're covered at centre-back role, and that's the position he will be. I think we're pretty much set at the back now. I think all our back line is sorted. I think what got me a little bit was, I won't lie, a bit that got me a little bit was the press conference. With I liked hearing what Windass said. I thought Windass spoke very intelligent. I think he gets a lot of stick at time for not being intelligent. I actually think he's quite... But football, he's very intelligent. That sounds really condescending, I know. Let me just get myself a drink. And that on as well, because it's got cold in here. It's weird, it's been really cold all day. I know he's a free agent, and it's interesting. We need to sign a player who can help get 10 plus goals. You're saying that. Michael Smith has got 10 plus goals in this league. 9 goals, in fact. 9 and 10. So we do have a player who can score that. I think Gregory does. What's missing up top, and it's very, very simple what's missing, it's pace. We miss pace. If we get more, our defence... If we get more, our defence is more Bernard and Iorfa. So what do you do with... Are you playing Bambo as a defensive midfielder then? Instead. We'll do that in a minute. We'll do a bit of predictions where we think everything goes. Super chats are on as well if people want to donate to the channel. I much appreciate it. Every little helps. Everything goes back into the channel. At the moment, it's going into the baby fund, but everything will go back into the channel, and I reinvest it in equipment so I can make these things better. Also, I apologise for the audio levels. The last couple of things. Something happened on my OBS. It updated. And it didn't save any of my settings. Even though I had a save profile re-put in and it all set it back to normal. So I do apologise. I know a lot of people said this has sounded a lot better now. And I know some people saying it was sounding fine for them. So I have cranked it a little bit to make it a little bit louder for people who need to sort it. But we do need a pacey striker. I'll admit that. A pacey striker would be good. But we do have that, he's right. Masaba and Gaston are fat. I think Uchi, who we're looking at, the free agent, he's more of a hold-up player. I think he's someone who can hold the ball up better. But it's also, you look at also this week as well, of going, we're looking at, I don't know, but they're wingers. No, not necessarily. They're not necessarily wingers. If you actually look at them, they both played in a striking position. You're saying the winger, but they both played as attacking players, and you actually hear what Sicko said he'd gone attacking players up front at times. He has said they're attacking players. Oh, where is it? Let me bring up the thing in a minute. Birds want Brennan Johnson. That'll be hard for getting out of him. So right wing, Deji and Ding are right and left winger, but you can play them up top. He has played, like Deji played there before. He can play centre forward. As has Anthony. Anthony plays centre forward as well. They've both played centre forward, so they can both do that kind of position. And you've got to remember, 22 and 19, you can relearn that position. Talked about getting a talented Premiership youngster in, apart from the Everton lad. Who might the target be? I've been told it's someone from down south. I've been told it's a southern club. One of the club we're talking to. I have a funny feeling it's someone from Arsenal. It's either Arsenal or Tottenham. If it's Tottenham, I think Parrott could go back out on loan again. Which I wouldn't mind, I'm not going to lie. What position would you want from the Premier League? Striker. Young striker. I would love a young striker, a young attacking striker, and a creative midfielder. If we're looking at two positions, creative midfielder and young striker. And you've got to remember, we've got 2 lone spots left. In theory of what we can play in a side. And if you take that back where they're going to be starting, Chelsea's an interesting one. They do have to get rid of players. The 39 people watching and 20 likes. Right. I have brought back the green screen for the Sabutio players. These little ones. I'm also looking at getting some Wednesday one made soon. We need someone with ability attributes. Is that the same thing? Is it a different word? I don't care. Sorry, it's been a long day. My brain is mashed. Like camera, we do. I agree. But you've also got to remember, our situation with looking for a striker now is a little bit hampered when you look at the likes of Akpom leaving Middlesbrough. Yes, they'll want to bring in a striker and pay for, but there's a lot of clubs wanting strikers. Bring back Dave, yeah. I think we should get a player on loan from City. Depends who you're getting. Because there were so many people saying Cole Palmer, there's no way that lad's leaving now. And I think City are going to have to rely on some of their youngsters this season. I think City are not going to be that team that you're going to be able to take a lot of loan from them yet. Until they know what's going on. They seem to be struggling. Get fourth area back. Are we getting the band back together then? Let's have a look. Arsenal, Tottenham or Chelsea. I think we need to keep Smith and see how he does with proper wingers. Jez, I couldn't agree more. I think if you play with proper wingers to someone like Smith, he will, and this is the wrong player, I know.
He scores goals.
He will score goals. He will get goals. I 100% believe he will get goals. Because the thing is, what you've got with someone like Smith, if you get the ball into that box, he will bang goals in. And I think it's worth noting that I thought that's what we were going to play him as when he came in. And he didn't really get played at that. We didn't play with wingers. We played with other kind of like passing around. Now, the one thing I will say, tomorrow I want to see a massive improvement in the I want to say a massive improvement in keeping the ball. Massive improvement. It got to happen. I found my Wednesday Sabutio, so if you want. Oh, mate. If you found your Wednesday. Yes, please, mate. Do you want anything for it? DJ. I will definitely take that off you. That'd be handy. If you want it, let me know if you want out for it, mate. Yeah, and I'll send you my address later. Only really wins headers, so that's agreed by me. We could potentially buy. I don't think we can buy them. I think some of the deals that we've managed to buy. I think the deals that we've been able to buy, we've been able to do really well. Now, the thing is, what I got is, if you're going to buy someone from that ilk, DJ, you legend, mate. You absolute legend. I'll send it you after the stream. The thing I got, if you're going to buy, I think it's the Premier League tax. You look at the players we've got in from France, there's no Premier League tax. And the thing that we got with the player from France, we do have a tax. The tax is, if they do well, we have to do 20% to whoever. Let's have a look. We'll win 3-0 tomorrow. You what? We probably will, actually. SWFC edits, I'm neither. At the end of the day, I'm not Chansiri out. And I'm not Chansiri in. I'm in the middle. Because there's no point saying if you're Chansiri in or out. Because it doesn't solve anything. The man doesn't want to sell. The man does not want to sell at all. And I don't think the amount of protest you can do. The bloke doesn't want to sell. If the bloke doesn't want to sell, don't pressurize him, because he could see it as a thing of going, right, I am going to sell, but I'm going to sell for this person here who I know who's going to turn it bad kind of thing. That's the thing for me. At the end of the day, he doesn't. In the day, normal day supporting Sheffield went, yeah. You think something by nobody will buy or nobody won't take a level, no one make off, etc. That's the thing. You can call me a fence sitter, but at the same time, I can't. What the thing I got is who me? Me, SWFC. I know I have said it 100 times. The problem is, if you're Chansiri out, are you going to games? For me? Are you going to games? Are you, either way, he's running the club where are you seeing that he's running the club into the ground, though? Ryan? Because you actually look at the balance sheet, it's actually running a little bit better. Oh, damn, they all went to players. Yes, I will have them off you, mate. I'm alright, pal. I'm good, mate. The thing is, you're saying he's running the club into the ground, right? If you're running a club into the ground, kind of thing, the accounts are showing that. Right, SWFC edits. Are you Chansiri out? Yes or no? That's what I want to know. Are you Chansiri out? For me. Before I start, if you're Chansiri out, let me know. It's a choice between Chansiri and Shaw, and it isn't. I prefer to stick with the devil we know. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. I'd rather stick with it because it. You didn't answer my question. Are you Chansiri in or out? You put because of season, because of ticket price and shirt prices. Are you Chansiri in or out? I'll get. There's a point to my question. On the Chansiri, I think he need. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? I cannot read. Oh God, been a long day. On the Chansiri, I think it's now he needs to be part for the next 20 games minimum. Yeah, I think we need to get behind the team and see what happens. Right. So not really, right? Because the thing is, I've seen a lot of people who are Chansiri out, and then they'll be going to the game week in, week out. If you're Chansiri out, why are you going to still go to a football game? Because you're still supporting the club. You're still supporting the club, but you're still putting money into the hand of Chansiri, kind of thing. You're still putting your money into Chansiri. And that's the thing. If you're Chansiri out, surely you wouldn't want to go to a game. You wouldn't want to part with your cash. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Or am I talking waffle? Well, I always talk waffle. But I think it's right. It need to be sat. It needs to be sat for a bit. I think the Chansiri out thing, and I think everything needs to go for a bit of get behind the club and get behind the manager. Because right now, we don't need to be divided as the fan base. We already are. There's already so many people that are divided. Chansiri doesn't want to sell, not due to financial, but because he loved being a chairman and loved the club regardless of poor judgment at the time. Just true. No, Daniel, I agree with you, mate. Daniel, I 100% agree with you. That comment makes a lot of sense. He loves the club. He loves being the chairman. He loved the club regardless. Yeah, I agree with you. That comment is bang on. I'm actually going to pin that comment because you've hit the nail on the head there, Daniel. You have hit the nail on the head. And I think it's very difficult for us as fans to see what we're seeing. Lads, I understand. I understand chairman is an important topic, but we need to give it time. We signed players and we have much better topics. Some people just want to shout about something negative. Agree. And that's the perfect segue. Thank you very much, because we have 9 players. Let's talk about the present, because Chansiri in or out, it's going to dictate the whole thing. I'm not going down it. Everyone knows my stance on it. He said it's not for sale, and that's over with. And that's why I did a video earlier going, it's not for sale. So, Wednesday, I've got 9 new players in, as he's just said. And I think we've done okay in the transfer window, and we're not done. What do you think we need in terms of players? I will run a poll. Give me a minute. Come, my keyboard is going to glitch out a minute. What? Come on. What do we need? All right, let's add CAM. Oh, give me. Striker. I'm going to do striker, centre forward. Centre forward. Left mark. And I'll just put CM. Right. Poll going up for 47 of you. 25 likes. Get those likes up, people. I'd rather get the likes up. Right. What do you want? Let me know. We don't see the behind. Some here know my view about DC quite well, but I'm not sure we need this debate right now. We have... Exactly, Mark. I 100% agree with you, Mark. Mark, you think nailed, and like I messaged you privately, I respect your views on things. I respect everyone's views on. If your chance out or in, I respect it. It's no difference as long as we're supporting the same logic, which is we need to support the squad. There are 9 players in, and I'm going to be interested to see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to be very interested to see what he picks. I don't think Gatherman starts tomorrow, or he'll come off the bench. But I do think Masaba will start. Evening, a bit late to start. Evening, John. How are you, mate? I hope you're well. I hope you had a good week. Looking forward to the weekend. I want a striker as well. We need a left back. Left back's interesting because we got Akin, who Munier said he liked, and on that comment, before we start about that, we don't see what everyone else sees, like the squad, in what's going on. Like, I had people saying about it, Gazel's actually brilliant. He does really look good. George Hurst is what we need. Yeah, he is looking good. To be fair, he needed a home. He needed a home and a place to be loved, and he got that at Ipswich, and I say credit to him. I say credit for him. Did that young man get in touch, the one who lost 2 of his mates, to hope he was okay? He did not, mate. Robert didn't get in touch, and I've been trying to find him. Hopefully he'll come in tonight. But yeah, he never did get in touch, and I hope he's okay. Robert, if you're listening, we're all here for you, mate. If you're watching or lurking. Let's have a look here. Really like Delgado. Well, Delgado looks really good. The thing is, like, people said about Akin, yes, Akin is getting done a little bit when he's playing left back. But a lot of that is because at the same time, he doesn't get enough help from Delgado. But Delgado's attacking. And I think when Delgado got the ball, he looked great. Not Bob Punk. Have you heard from Rob? I haven't, mate, but I have been trying to reach out to him, try and find him to check if he's okay. To be fair, it's been something that's been on my mind last couple of days because I wanted to make sure he was okay. And I'm not seeing anything, so hopefully he's watching. Left back and centre mid. for him. The left back bit is interesting, right? Left back's interesting because we technically got Reece James, who's a natural left back. Paul Valentine, who is a left back but not up to speed. Actually, here we go. We'll go to the overhead camera. See if this works. Tell me if you can see the overhead camera and if it's working. It's working on my side. Let me know in the comments. Put these lot here. He's not a fullback. No, he's not. But it was interesting what I nearly said Darren said. What Sisco said. Sisco turned around and said he liked how he played in that position. He thought it was decent. So, why is it doing that? Stop it. Reece James must be out of form. Otherwise, why does he change him? Yep. He must be. He's either out of form or he just doesn't. There's something not seen yet. Right. Brilliant. You can all see it. Fantastic. Right. So, Vasquez, I think he's going to start. Personally. What do you think? What do you think? Not sure about him. Think we need a different type of striker. Daniel. Daniel, I actually think I'm a bit like you. I'm not sure about it. But if Sisco sees something value there, the only thing I can think with Uck is that he'll hold the ball up. He'll hold the ball up well. So, right. Don't forget Palmer can play left back too. So we technically do have left back. So you've got Palmer, Valentine, Reece James. Akin did play there when he was a kid. Akin is technically a left back when he was a kid, but he'd not played that. Stop glitching on me. You're doing me headed. Right. Centre back. Who are we having a centre back? I think it's Iorfa. And I think, personally, it's going to be Bambo. That's my centre-back. It doesn't inspire me. I think you have a better big man in Smith. And, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Put Cammy in goal. Problem is, we're putting Cammy in goal, and I want to put him in goal, but you don't loan a keeper if you're not going to play him. I don't know. I've just got a funny feeling with Dawson. He just doesn't rate him yet, but I think he'll go with Vasquez. I think Vasquez because here's the thing. I think he's going to go with Vasquez because he's got better distribution. He can play it with his feet better. You think Deshaun? Who's Deshaun going to come out then? So let's go Iorfa, Bernard then. Right back. Who you having as your right back? Is that right to you or left to you? Yeah, right back. I think we have got a better man in Smith. So, right back. If you're playing it, you're gonna play three at the back. So it's Bambo. So it's Iorfa, Bambo, say Deshaun. Yeah? Right. Who's your wing backs? We know one of them's either going to be Akin or... he's not on the pitch. Akin or maybe Reece James gets the start. Pato is your right back, obviously. Yeah. By the way, let me know if you like this. I ain't done this in a while. Right, Pato is your right back. He will play 5 at the back. I'm pretty sure he'll play 5 at the back and all. But I'm just playing this. I'm pretty sure he'll play 5 at the back next game. Right. Who are you putting in defensive mid? I think Byers is playing. I think he's playing 2 here. In Byers. Pato and Akin. Pato is a good call, yeah. Hey guys, I'm doing good. Moving forward, don't worry, I'm doing a bit better. I'm watching. That's great to hear, Robert. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear you're doing well, mate. I appreciate that. Oh, God, you are on my friends list. Uh, 5-3-2, should we play? So let's play 5-3-2 then. Let's do 5 at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 5 at the back. Momo and back in centre. Are you free? Ah, come on. I can't see. I've lost a player. Where's he gone? Get here. And get here. All right, that's your 5 at the back. That's pretty solid, right? Right, 5, 3, and 2 up top. That what you're looking at? I'll pull them all a little bit further in. Face this. Is that what we're thinking we'll go with? Good to hear that you're okay, mate. So 3-5-2. So you got Momo, Backinson. I don't think Gasserman's going to play up top yet. Up edit. I cannot pick SWFC edits. I don't know if he'll play straight away. I think he'll rest him a little bit. So is that what you think he'll go with tomorrow? So 5-2-1-2. So we'll try 5-2-1-2. So 2, 1. So that's what DJ said we might do. He has said we'll do 5. He has said we will do 5 at the back, which is interesting, which I kind of get it. Left back, Pato. Centre back, Iorfa, Bernard. Right back, James. Centre mid, Diaby. Centre mid, Bannon. Centre mid, Byers. Left wing, Windaf, Smith, and Masaba. 4-4-4-3-3. Right, let's try that one. Let's do 4-3-3. Right, 4. I need to have a look at what I'm doing at the top here. 4, 3, 2 up. Come back here. So like that. Who wanted 4-3-3? So Daniel said 4-3-3. So they said left back Pato, centre back Iorfa. Momo can be interesting. I won't lie, Momo will be interesting. I'm intrigued to see how he plays. Apologies if I keep getting this wrong because it's all inverted for me. Now the camera keeps skipping. I don't know why you're doing that. So, Dream Fishing, how you doing, mate? I think 4-2-3-1. A whole lot we went 4-1-5 in possession. Yeah, it changes a lot. So, let me see if I can change this. I don't know if Bannon fit tomorrow. Honestly, I don't know. 45 people watching, 27 likes. Get those likes up, please. Who am I doing next? 4-2-3-1. So I've got the 4 already. 2 here. 3 here. 1. Right. That's your 4-3-2-1. That looking weird. Right, that's your 4-2-3-1. That's what one person think it could be. 5-2-1-1-2. Bannon if I've read that 4-3-3 with Masaba. 5-4-1. Let's try 5. 4. Ah, come on, you shit. 4. By the way, let me know if you like this, by the way. I'm experimenting. 4-1. It's going to be very defensive. I think it's going to be very defensive in what we do. I personally think it's going to be very defensive backline. I'm intrigued by it. I'm not going to lie. I'm intrigued what he's going to pick. Why does that? By the way, people, if you're wondering about this and why I'm struggling to get it on the pitch, I don't have this here. See where you can see all the lines and stuff? I don't have this right now. This is a green screen mat. So it's a green screen mat and it's just an overlay on top of the green screen mat. So that's why I'm struggling to do it. Stop doing that, camera. This camera's going to get replaced in a couple of days if it keeps doing that. It's brilliant. Tactic time. Cheers, Martin. How you doing, Martin? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, my friend? What we will do as well in the debrief that I will be doing on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Be here, or 9 p.m. depending on what time. I am doing a debrief this time in the evening because I didn't want to do one last week because it felt a little bit but I am doing one this week. Punky Tactic Times. I'm gonna have to make an overlay or something that just said Punky Tactic Times here or something, or here. Where's my finger? Here. I thought it was a live feed from Hillbrook. 5-4-1 is a good formation. Yep, let me do 5-4-1. Got on it. Got 5-4-1 on it. Yeah. I don't like defensive tactic. We always play better on the front. But right, let's say he goes 3 at the back. Hear me out here. Left wing back. 2 here. I can't figure this out. Over there. Right. Where's that one gone? Here. Imagine if he actually went back to a tactic we've had in the past. You need to go tight there. Imagine if you go back to this. There we go. All right, everyone needs pushing further in. I don't think he will. Imagine if he went 3, 2 wing backs, 3 in the middle, 2. Hey, congratulations, mate. Congratulations on getting mine, mate. That's all good stuff. Oh, congratulations, man. That's awesome. But congratulations in the chat. Much appreciated. Really, really love that, mate. Mate, that's awesome. I lost some viewers, 34 to 27. Eek. Oh well, probably some people don't like the idea of me doing tactics. Let's end this poll. Let's find out what you all were on. So the poll is 51% want a attacking midfield. Want a striker, 22 want attacking midfield, 12% left back, 12% centre mid. So everybody wants a forward. So 4-1-4-1. I can actually see that. Hello, Punky Howers. How you doing, darling? You doing uni work? The player method. 4. I can kind of see that actually. That will work. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Me. But yeah, that's the idea I've got anyway. We'll go back to normal camera. But I think that might work well in some of the games we do in terms of figuring it all out. There's also other things I can put on the bottom of the green screen if I can figure it out. If I can work it out, we'll be able to put some decent stuff on here as well, which will be nice. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to see what his formation is, because at the end of the game versus Hull, he did say he may go to a back 5. 40 people watching, 27 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. Whoever provides the chocolate. I don't have chocolate at the minute, but I'll get you chocolate tomorrow. I'll do it when I'll go out in the morning. Where am I up to? I think we need Windass Central. He's a 10. He's not a winger. He's a 10. I understand what he's trying to do. I really do, but he's not that. If you want a super chats are on, and super thanks are on. Everything goes back into the channel. If you want to become a member, $4.99 is the minimum price. $12.99 is the second highest, where you get to play me at FIFA. And I will put the losing games that I lose on the YouTube channel, kind of thing. Everyone with a YouTube account, like this video. Yeah, much appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it's an interesting one at the minute with stuff like, and we're not done in the transfer market either. This is the thing that I'm finding really interesting. It's interesting that we got the situation there. Thank you, people, much appreciated. Hey, mate, just completely forgot about the live. What the news regarding investment? This investment, there's no news. The news on the investment in Chansiri doesn't want to sell. That's it. That is literally the news, Glenn. That is literally the news. The news is Chansiri doesn't want to sell. They'd like to buy the club, but Chansiri isn't willing to listen to any offers. Done. That's it. In a nutshell. I think it's a power play by them to put pressure on Chansiri and people go, look, there is people who want to buy the club. So that's basically it, really. That's your news on the selling of the club. Because I think the thing is, there's a lot of things with when people say my club, it's our club because we're the fans and we're the lifeblood of it, and we're the ones that keep it going, and we'll be here through the thick and when everything's going crap, we'll always be here because it's our club. But in a legal sense, it's not our club. There's an owner kind of thing. That's the thing. If enough people for the $12.99 auction can do a table and the person that wins the most does the bet, either wins by most goals. Yep, there'll be a table. I'll probably bottom of it. I'm not the best at FIFA, even though I play it a lot. I'm not the best versus people, but hey. Yes, I know, very bad for me at this time of night. Boo-hoo, don't care. Yeah, there's a lot of... We're not done in the transfer market. He said this. I think he wants another 2 or 3 players. If he brings in another 2 or 3 players, that's 11, 12, 13 players we've brought in. In theory, that's an entire starting 11. In theory, because he wants 2 for each position. It's going to take a bit of time. Do you think anyone is interested? No, the investment group want to buy the club. Glenn, the people who have Adam Shaw and his friends want to buy the club, but Chansiri doesn't want to sell. That is basically it. They said they inquired about it and talked about it, but he doesn't want to sell. You can't sell something if someone doesn't want to sell to you. Kind of thing. That's the issue. And I think until he hits that point where he wants to sell, that's where we're at. Can get a prize. What I'm trying to say is there a lot of fans. What I'm trying to say is there a lot of fans that don't. Are you trying to say that what you're trying to say is there is a lot of fans that don't like the regime? If they don't like the regime of DC, there's nothing they can do about it. He owns the club. The only way you stop DC being at the club is you don't go to games. You don't give him your money. And more people who do that, the more it hits him in the pocket. But I've seen so many people who are DC out, yet they're still going to games. It's very, very simple. We need Joey Pugh to sign a new contract. It's very good. Joey Pugh is an interesting one. It's gone a bit quiet. We are still talking to him about a new deal. We are talking to about a new deal. But we put a lot of... He's had this new deal for 3 months now. And he hasn't signed it. And I still think we need to sign this player. I think he needs to sign to it. And I think... I personally want him to re-sign a deal because I think there's a player there that Thicko can get the most out of and do well. He gives you something completely different that we don't have. 42 people watching, 30 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. We can hit 10 likes, get it close to what the views are. It's great. It's great. Anyone else see Jones' story video on North End site? Beat well. He loves Wednesday still. It's like one of the interesting things. I saw that Mark McGuinness signed a new contract at Cardiff. But I saw the goal versus QPR. And a lot of those goals, he was at fault for. He didn't look confident at all. And I've got to admit, when he went back to Cardiff, he looked like he was really struggling. But he's only like 21, isn't he? But that second goal for QPR, he just stood him up. He didn't stand him up. He just let him run at him and cut inside. And as a defender, you need to like actually stand him up and make him work for the cross. And that was very, give him 1.5k away, he'll probably sign. Again, we don't know what our wage structure is though for the youth. You don't know what the wage... You got to remember, it's not about just offering a player so much money in they sign. You've got to make sure that it fits in with the balance of what you're trying to do. You've got to make sure that you're practicing your dad jokes. You don't need any practice. Your dad jokes are good. DC out, but make mine Marvel. Your dad jokes are already good, darling. I don't think you need any practice. But if someone came in with an offer which was too good to turn down, not even DC, we don't know what offers are turned in. The thing is, you never know. You never find out what the offers are. We don't know what offers are coming to him, kind of thing. At the end of the day, there are people who have turned down really good offers for clubs and houses and stuff and kept it because they don't want to sell. Glenn, I don't get what part you're not getting here. Chansiri does not want to sell. Even if an offer came in. I think there was a comment on the channel, I think it was Paul. He was saying, didn't DC buy the club for his son? He did. I wonder if he is waiting for his son to have it, inherit it. If someone doesn't want to sell, it's difficult. I think Chansiri is the kind of person, and it all depends on what Chansiri wants to do. And at the end of it, I'm not going to go down this route again. Chansiri's here. He ain't going anywhere. There's no point having to talk about this every time. He's here. It's his club legally. He can do what he wants. That's my take. That's my take. And if you do want him to go, don't put any more money into the club. That's the way you hit someone. If you don't want someone in, you don't put money into the club. Simple. Sure can't make an offer because we can't get disclosure because DC doesn't want to give it. Exactly. There you go. Mark's hit the nail on the head. Mark has hit the nail on the head 100%. We still don't know what's going on with what happened with Darren Moore. Chansiri come out and said he wanted 4 times his wage. That's from one side. We don't have another side. And a bit did come out from last night. If it would have to be a big offer. Yeah, it would have to be a massive offer. As of right now, for Chansiri to go and the debt go, it would need to be 70 million. That's just for the club. That doesn't include whatever the valuation at the stadium is at right now. That's just for the club. Because you got to remember, you have to put in the valuation of the stadium. Kind of thing. How things stand, do you believe DC is the right man to take... It doesn't matter if it... Glenn, it doesn't matter if I think DC is the right man for the job. It really doesn't. Because I don't have a say. I don't have a say with it. Let's just get behind the thing. Let's start the agenda here. Because I don't have a say. You can't have a say. Our opinion means bugger all. On this sense. Drop it. Safely. Drop it. Either put up with DC in the club or find the club. So at the end of the day, he can do what he pleases with no... I can do, or anyone really can do. I don't see many walking away from the club. Yeah. Optimistic about this new approach from the club. I feel like DC had taken time to the right manager and the players that we are signing now looking at citing DC safe for now for me. I think what we're trying to do a Brighton model. I think we're trying to mimic the Brighton model because if you actually look at the Brighton model, it was something stupid. I read it earlier. I think they've made 395 million in sales from players alone. Kind of thing. From sales alone, which is insane. When you look at, I think they've bought Casado, or however you say, for 4 million. I think there's so many clubs that are going to look at this model that Brighton are doing and go, how do we mimic it? Because it's very similar if you remember when Brentford were doing it, people were trying to mimic the Brentford model. And I can't see. I really can't see. Don't have a go at Glenn. At the end of the day, he did ask the question, but there's nothing we can do about it. Glenn Sheffield went it through and through. He's not going to ditch it to go support another, but I get it. But you look at what we're doing. Look at what we are doing in terms of transfer. The players we haven't heard of, I will agree. And a lot of people are skeptical about who they are and why we've not heard with it, kind of thing. But if you get a 19 and 22-year-old and say they do really well, and say then you get a club offer 8, maybe 10 million. Hypothetically, I'm not saying this will happen. Say they offer something between... Actually, let's go with current day prices. Let's say they do go and do really well at us and say a team get promoted. That's not us. And they've seen how good this player's done, right? And they go, I want him in the Prem. We want this. So let's say 15 million. 15 million and then 20% got to go to ASC, I keep saying ASC. AS Monaco, and then say 20% needs to go to PSG. We still pocket a good point. We still pocket a huge chunk of money from that deal. You don't pocket all, but you pocket a huge chunk of money, kind of thing. And I think that's the thing. If you can do deals like that, as long as you make a good sale on the player, if you can make a good sale on the player and negotiate well for the sale, you then can come back and get, oh, cool, just walked in the house, turned on the radio and Forest have scored. Hey, Forest are winning. Nottingham Forest are beating us. Who are they playing, actually? Who are Forest playing? Not on TV, is it, called the cricket? Can someone find out who's playing? They're playing Sheffield United. Hey, come on. Up the Forest. 3 minutes in and Forest are winning. Come on. That's saddened him off of me, I know. But, like I said, we're trying a different approach and model. We're trying a completely different approach and model. Wenty fans do have biased opinions at times regarding the club and takes it to heart, and I can be a bit overwhelmed. No, that's fine, Glenn. Glenn, that's fine. I understand what you're saying. Like I said to you before, I love when you come into the chat. I do like it. You make the conversations in. He went through and through. Leeds are playing in 5 minutes. I've got a tough decision. Do I listen to Forest or watch Leeds versus West Brom? I'm not sure yet. Could have do all three. I am able to do that. But the thing is, we're trying a new approach in how we're signing players, right? We won't know if this approach has been good until the end of the season. But I like us trying something different. I like us trying something that's a bit out the norm for us because it's not been done in a while. We haven't done this before. We have said for donkey's years, we want to sign some young players and get them in. Give him finished. We've been wanting to sign young players, up and coming young player for a while. And it's better that Sheffield United are losing to Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I think I said that. Most fans on most clubs have biased opinions, Glenn, and that includes how the club is run. My take, let's give the 20 games or so before we start bringing in any chance. I agree. I think it's going to take time. It's a new squad. It's a completely new squad. The one thing we love about our club is that it's our club. It's who we support. And on this channel alone, we've built a really good community where everyone equal can have a voice. Granted, I will sometimes let my voice a bit more than normal because I am the host of the channel. I am the owner of the channel. But I will try and let everyone have their say. And I try not disagree with them too much. Or if I do disagree, I have a reason why I disagree. And sometimes those disagreements we can all disagree and agree with. But the one thing I will do, Mark can actually attest to this, Glenn can attest to this. If I think I've gone overboard in something, I will find who you are, because I know some of you, and I will turn around and say, I'm sorry for how I reacted tonight. I think I went too far. Please accept my apologies. And I will go out of my way to try and make fences if need be, kind of thing. I will respect everyone's opinion, either way. No, don't go on TC, Jake. I'm sorry, this has only been going an hour. I ain't going for another 5. It ain't a fan forum. We fall out, we make up. We go, that's our opinions. This is why football is so engaging. This is why football's so passionate. This is why people will like the channel, because they like that I'm passionate. What shirt have I got on? It is Topic Part Deal. It's the Vardy edition. Oh, that's a good one. Will Wilt be on the bench this weekend? I think he will. I will thank you. Okay, I don't mean in a menacing way. I mean I will find you to say that if I'm in the wrong, or make sure someone's okay. I mean it in a good way. Degenerates in my chat. Workos at work. But yeah, I will turn around and say if I'm in the wrong, kind of thing, or whatever. Kind of thing, because I think that's better. I don't want to upset people with anything that gets said. I don't want somebody to be upset with something I said to them. The reason I do this channel, as a lot of you know, is because this is my therapy. As daft as it may sound, doing videos on Wednesday in my therapy, it gives me a purpose. It gives me something. Before my little one came, with me, Jake wasn't it? With me, Jake wasn't in the wrong. It's all right. I'm not going to answer that one, John. I live close to Stocky. I don't live in Stocky. And I hope my phone. They were, mate. 100%, Mark. At the end of the day, Mark, when we put a line under it and we went back to normal, we both said what we said, and it's fine. The thing is, if you can learn to apologise or go, we all got different opinions, and move on, called being a good human. And I think that's hard for some people. And I do accept. And Mark, what you said, I completely agree with at times. Now looking back, but at the same time, I think football makes us all passionate. We all want to have that passionate chat. We all want to have our voice heard. That's why I do want to try and bring in a calling show, kind of thing, so we can do this. I'm laughing at him, mate. Jake, Glenn. With very nice shirt. It's a lovely shirt, actually. I really do love it. It'll take a season in our case. Got a team to get most teams yet. We're going to be the Nottingham Forest this year of this league. Look at Forest last year. It took them ages to gel because they had a coach full of players come in. We are going to be this year's Nottingham Forest. Look, I love Stocky. It's a lovely place, John. It's a lovely place. I live in a house, very big house in country, in the middle of our street. Yeah, like mate, I feel a fire in my belly when we have discussions and different opinions. Respect to you, mate. I respect everyone in the chat. I love when this happens because it brings out the best in me sometimes. A call-in show would be great. I hope it happens. I'm gonna try and figure out how I can do it. The thing with call-in shows, I just need to make sure I don't get any idiots. Anyone back tomorrow? back tomorrow game? Anyone back to tomorrow's game? Anyone? No one went to later. The England lady for goal Sunday. England lady 1-0. Mate, you should be the next Martin Tyler. And it's live. Oh God, did I just do that? 2-1. My phone just went off. When did my phone go off? There has been. Oh God, I'm not reading that. Come on, England. I believe Worko then. Yeah. Now leave that to Worko. He's on a warpath. Worko is on a warpath at the minute. I'm not gonna lie. Worko is on a big warpath at the moment. I haven't seen his reaction to the clubs that he's rating that tin pot, and I really want to watch it. I am a member of Dexter channel, and I'm actually looking forward to that one. 2-0 England. Come on, England. But yes, I have been going for an hour. I'm going to watch some football. I'm going to watch some football. I'm going to enjoy my evening. I hope you all do too. There's going to be a debrief tomorrow. Tomorrow night, debrief. After the game. Not right after the game, but you know what I mean. In the evening. In the evening, there will be a... Ella tune. For me. The debrief. In the... About 8, 9 o'clock, we're going to discuss tomorrow's game. I'm going to try and find out... Get the tactics so I can have it on the green screen mark. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's get all 3 points tomorrow and kickstart this bloody season. Get a win tomorrow and I'll be happy. I think we all will. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. And I will see you all in the next stream. It's been good. Let's do another one of these then. Shall we do it again? Shall we do it again? Shall we do it again tomorrow? Yeah, why not? Come on. Let's have a good one. See you later.